about heat topic. I hope you already completed the assignment and previous questions also. Now, today we are going to discuss about fresh topic which is basing on light. Okay. So that is the reflection of light at different surfaces. It is the one of the important topic which is basing on 10th class for exams as well as future intermediate also. In this reflection of light at different surfaces, before going to this topic, we need to know about light. What is meant by light? It is a source of energy which is used to identify the objects easily. Okay. So I am writing here. What is meant by light? It is a source of energy which is used to identify the objects. Okay. Identify the objects. Now, what is the speed of light? You already know speed of light is 3 into 10 power 8 meters per second is the speed of light. Okay, is the speed of light. Now, if this light is reflecting, what is meant by reflecting? If we that light source projected on any surfaces. Okay, for example, this is the source, otherwise this is the sun. This is the sun. From sun we are getting light sources on the earth surface. Okay, on the earth surface. This is earth. What is happening here? When light source falling on this earth from the sun, then we can say here it is morning. Okay, the dark side of the earth is night. Okay, dark side of the earth is night. Okay, dark side of the earth is night. So which means half of the side of the earth will shown as morning, half of the side of the earth is showing as night. For example, India as well as America. Here in India it is morning, but in America it is night. Okay, this is about completely about light. Now, reflections. Before going to reflections, we need to know about the lenses, mirrors as well as lenses, mirrors mostly. Okay. Mostly we need to know about lenses as well as mirrors. Here, which type of lens it is? Which type of lens? This one, as well as what is this one? If any one of you know, please note it down. This is concave lens. This is convex lens, and this is plane mirror. Okay, plane mirror. For these two, convex lens as well as concave lens, for these two we will get in further classes, which means reflection of light at plane surfaces as well as reflection of light at curved surfaces. At that time we used to learn about these two lenses. Now we need to know about the plane mirror. Plane mirror means generally we are using at our home purposes to see our images. Okay, so to see our images we are preparing plane mirrors. Plane mirror is a silverly coated. Okay, plane mirror. It is a surface which is used to form the image of an object. Okay, the image of an object. So how it is? It is severely coated. Severely coated on the back of the mirror. Okay, on the back of the mirror. Okay, how it is? So I am writing here. This is severely coated. What the lines I am drawing here? This is the severely coated surface. Okay, here it is mirror, plane mirror, and it is severely coated surface. Severely coated surface. This is about plane mirror. Now coming to your topic. Before going to your topic, one more line is there which is very important for general subject classes. That is about Snell's law. How many of you know about Snell's law? This is also one of the important topics. Snell's law. Simply we can say angle of refraction is equal to the angle of incidence, or angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Which means angle of incidence, angle of I is equal to angle of R. Okay, I'm writing here definitely the angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection, not refraction. There is a difference between reflection, refraction, and diffraction. All these know you have to learn. Okay, which means angle of incidence is equal to the angle of refraction. And for example, this is a plane mirror. This is a plane mirror. So this is normal, which is perpendicular to the center of the mirror. Okay, perpendicular to the center of the mirror, that is known as normal. So any incident ray, this is incident ray which is incident at the center of the normal. From this, here it is the angle of incidence. Okay, both should be equal. Angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Okay, angle of reflection. So this is normal, and light ray should be represented by arrows. Then only we can say it is a light ray. Otherwise, it is a straight line. Okay, if we represent any straight line with an arrow, that we can say as a light ray. Okay, this is plane mirror, and this is silverly coated surface. Okay, which means Snell's law is basing on, which is what it is explaining, the angle of incidence. If any light ray which is incident on any plane mirror or any surface, so that angle of incidence is equal to the angle of refraction, then only Snell's law will be proved. Otherwise, if the angle of incidence is more and angle of refraction is less, then we can say take it as the total internal reflection. Okay, like that we need to explain a bit basing on incidence as well as reflection. This is about Snell's law. Now coming to your activities. Activity number 1. Activity 1. Today we will explain only 3 activities. After that, tomorrow we will continue with the remaining topic. Okay. So activity 1. What is activity 1? Making pinhole camera. Making pinhole camera. Making pinhole camera. So coming to pinhole camera, what the requirement we know we have to consider is a candle, plain sheet, plain white sheet, as well as one board. Okay, these three are the important. How we are using these three? Simply I am drawing the diagram. From that diagram you can understand. For example, candle is glowing. Okay, candle is glowing. Now I take the white sheet and I made a hole. Okay, I made a hole to the white sheet. From this hole, what will happen? The light will transfer into the white sheet. Then from this white sheet, the light is divided into two different lines, and here at the board, end of the board, image will be formed. Okay, image will be formed. Now if this image, if you want to get this image blurred, if you want to get this image blurred, then decrease the distance between candle as well as a plain sheet. Okay, if you want to get, I am writing the conditions here. So condition number 1, if you want to get a blurred image, then decrease the distance. Okay, decrease the distance between sheet and candle. Okay, sheet and candle. Condition number 2, if you want to get perfect image, okay, perfect image, then increase the distance between candle and the sheet. Okay, these are the conditions which is basing on pinhole camera, that is also present in our textbook. Once go through with the pinhole camera. And next activity, coming to the second activity, simple activity, but you need to understand the mathematical process which is depending on activity number 2. If you understand the mathematical process which is basing on activity number 2, then you will get how it is defined. Okay, activity number 2, for example, 2 trees are there. This is tree 1. For example, 2 trees are there. This is completely plain surface, and this is tree 2, second tree. Okay, that is tree 1, which means T1. This is tree 2. A crow is observing a food grain from here. Okay, a crow is observing. This is taken as A, as well as this is B. Now what I'm saying, a crow is observing a food grain from a tree A. So what is the shortest path it should travel? From here, and it take the grain and it will travel to tree B. Okay, this is reflecting. Now this point I am taking as C, like that different points it was incidented. Okay, D, E, like that different points incidented. Now if we take the reflection image of these lines, reflection image of these lines as G, point as this point as G. Now if we take the distances, from ACB, if we take the angle ACB is equal to the angle ACB is equal to the angle CGB, okay, which means is equal to the angle ACG, okay, like that. So angle ADB is equal to the angle ADG. Next, angle ADE equal to the angle ADG. Okay, this is the angle of incidences. I am telling from the mathematical product. Okay, these are the simple reflections of light which is basing on different distances. Okay, now from this only another one we are taking, angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. I already told you both should be equal, then only we can say that reflection is taken place, otherwise it is a total internal reflection. Okay, so from this diagram only what is happened, this is the normal curve has taken the C and fly to the tree B. So which means angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. This is the tree 1 and this is tree 2. So angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. This is activity number 2. Okay. Now activity number 3. Simple activity. If we get the images of the plane mirror, for example, this is a plane mirror. This is a plane mirror. So this is a plane mirror. Now on the plane mirror, if I write the letter K, how image will be formed? Here, this image will be taken as, image will be formed here at certain point, image will be formed. This image will be formed as reverse K, okay, which means image is reversed, or erect, which means erect, image is erect. This is the simple activity number 3. Okay. Now how images will be formed on plane mirror? How images will be formed on plane mirror? Images on plane mirror. Images on plane mirror. So if any light ray incident on the plane mirror, this is the plane mirror we should draw the lines, otherwise we can't say that is a plane mirror. So any light ray is incidented on the plane mirror, then it will reflect back. Here it is the normal, here it is the normal. Like that, second light ray is also reflecting. Second light ray is also reflecting and it is also reflected back. So this is the normal. If we observe, if any person is observed from here, observer here, if we observe these two lines, observer observe these two lines, then image will be formed at certain position. If we combine these two lines by imaginary lines, image will be formed at here. Image will be formed at this position. Okay, this is the how images will be formed on the plane method. If we consider only 3 lines, 2 lines. If we consider 3 lines, then what will happen? This is line 1. So it will reflect back. Second line, it is also reflected. Third line, okay, it is also reflected. So observer observing from this position, observer position. So image will be formed at different position back of the mirror. Okay, back of the mirror image will be formed. Here it is the image position. Okay, so this is about angle of, this is the normal, this is the normal, and this is the normal. So angle of incidence as well as angle of reflection. Angle of incident 2, this is incident 1 R1, this is R2, this is I3, this is R3. So these are the topics, simple topics which is present in our textbook. Once better to go through all the topics which is present in the textbook, which is the second chapter, reflection of light at different surfaces. I just completed only 4 activities. You have remaining 3 activities. Tomorrow we will complete those 3 activities as well as 1 lab activity is also there. So tomorrow we are going to complete all these, and today please complete the assignment and do proper work for the do proper revision for your exams.